great sign for the Cardinals. So now you're going to go zone.
And they go right to the big man, De Silva inside.
Quaddy Green, obviously their best player, not in the lineup. Well, there's a quick block, and that's what Stanford does. You got to be alert. Boy, they're a tremendous defensive team. They
off the floor, tries to keep it light, very aware of their mental health during this COVID time. And he is proud of his unit, the way they have been playing.
Well, Stanford's really not had the best of it. I mean, they're one of the only teams in the country that play a home game on their own floor. See if the ball and shooting the ball. You get wide open shots like that, and you can ill afford not to go get those down.
Nice feed inside, and they get the ball down.
Player, and look for him to kind of step away behind the three and try to knock down one or two. Oh, don't forget De Silva coming off a 31-point, 10-rebound game in the win against Oregon State.
And it's Ziaire right to the back.
It's kind of been a theme, Jim, so far this year for the Huskies.
Riley Sorn, the 7'4" young player, comes in with a block shot as he went right up on the senior Oscar De Silva. Limited practice time this week.
Illness, not COVID related. So Mike felt that he just didn't get enough practice time, so he didn't start.
And their assists and 7 rebounds in 30 minutes, but most impressively, 0 turnovers as a point guard.
And the track.
And one ranked in college basketball, Tara Vanderveer doing a great job there. And then Stanford gets the ball inside and goes back. And so they've had to cobble together a season, and right now they sit at 6-3 overall and 2-1 in Pac-12 play.
And they've played a very good schedule. So this is an unselfish team. That's a tough shot there by De Silva.
How does that change what Jared Haas can do defensively?
Well,
pressuring?
It's going to change a lot because they like to trap. They can extend the court. The good news is this young man right here, Michael.
See if the Huskies can get on a roll here. And a foul down low. Tsohonis on the floor with Quade Green. Tsohonis got the start in place of Green, and this is Tsohonis in the lane. One shot and only one for Washington.
Well, that's been an issue all year, is 1 and out.
And now it's Washington on the pickup. They want to play with more pace when they can. A missed 3, and the rebound is Ziaire Williams, one of the best freshmen of the Pac-12 in a year in which there are a lot of good freshmen. As De Silva gets the jam.
Shoot the ball, that's obvious. But he's got a nice feel for the game of basketball. He's unselfish, he'll pass it. He's going to work hard defensively. So Jared really likes this team, and you can see why. Here's the last. Now look at Williams kind of looking, and I don't even think De Silva was quite ready for that, but De Silva made a great catch. I mean, he said, oh, I got it. And of course, Oscar knows what the
player coming up and learning from him in Ziaire Williams. And Jared Haas told us this morning that he's really impressed with the way Williams wants to learn the threes in the loss to Arizona.
Well, he'll take it. I'm sure he called Bank. The bank was open
against the freshman. Battle. Adam, thank you very much. What a thriller they had in Wisconsin this evening, and we welcome you to...
Got a shot if they could get some productive trips down the floor.
Here's some of what happened in this ball game tonight. Stanford 3 of 7 beyond the three-point line. When they're able to get a good, clean look, they are a good three-point shooting team.
Yeah, they really are, and you got a good look at Spencer Jones. He's a guy that can make some outside shots when he's available. O'Connell has been tremendous, and Williams is another guy who's got unlimited range.
That was an NBA try at a 3. Quade Green draws 2 defenders, leaves a man open and a miss by Raekwon Battle, and the Cardinal run. Well, the freshman tried to play back and forth. O'Connell. So, got some sisters who play volleyball there as well. There's one athletic family. They've been stuck at 17-5 for a while. Washington tries to get it going again out of the corner. Another 3-pull. That one might have been partially blocked by Ziaire Williams. And the Cardinal running before they score their first basket. And now It's been 4:47 since they scored, and this is Battle left.
That you'd better screen out or find. It's De Silva if you're the Huskies. Now another turnover. O'Connell's pretty good in this situation.
Splits two to...
You never anticipate your teammate's going to make a layup. Never. Just trail the play. You might get a tip in. Here come the Cardinal again. Ziaire, how do you like it? Let's take it all the way in, and another tip in.
Baseline drive, Badgerman. Nice extra pass. And a travel is gone. Cruz. And he should go forward with this season. An open three out of the corner is good. And finally, dribble penetration leads to an open shot. And the three is good by Jamal Bay. But to finish the point on Stanford, if they can get themselves into a bubble situation, do you think the NCAA Tournament Committee will give Stanford some benefit knowing that they haven't had a traditional season and they have yet to play at home?
Honest answer, I don't think so. I mean, the NCAA is going to give them some kind of a benefit, you know. But, you know, we're in unusual circumstances. Could happen. They have got the ball so poorly from the outside, it must seem so great to get a couple of those going down. It's going to give them a lot of confidence.
Loose ball, shot clock at 17. Jones missing. But look at Kasunas inside. And the tap the conference, along with Josh Christopher at ASU, Evan Mobley at USC. All three have been freshmen of the week so far in Pac-12 play.
There's the trap. Now they love to trap and rotate, but you know, that was a good.
Nothing evident right there. Pass is knocked loose. Kasunas has it. Shot clock now down to 5. Nice feed to Kasunas.
There's a steal, but you see Green is super fast.
Goes end to end.
I was wondering what he was going to do with that one.
That's a tough one. A circus shot wouldn't go down. Williams the other way with a floater. Prior 21 years for Mike Hopkins. Last shot time here in the half. Jones beyond the arc. His three is good. The beneficiary of a turnover from Stanford.
Yeah, and a pretty good defensive sequence by the Huskies with that trap, and there you go. Now there's Sahonis, who we know can shoot the ball, and you need to especially play well if you're the Huskies in the first 5 minutes of the second half. You can't let this game get away from you.
Pass inside to Larry Cardinal. Three-point shot won't go down. Quade Green missing from long range. But Washington this year against Oregon held the Ducks to just 21% shooting threes in that game. And in the second half, they outscored the Ducks 40-33. We'll see if they can put pressure on Stanford in the second half. Sahonis, he's starting to catch fire.
Yeah, he sure is. And I really thought Nate Roberts did a fantastic job that time of running the floor and saving the possession. Boy, where's the rotation? Huskies trapped in the corner. De Silva rolls down the middle, and he has been available with a capital A most of the game.
He averages 19 a game, a little more than halfway there in the second. Cardinal to be in double figures. So it's the freshman O'Connell into the front court. Made a nice feed into De Silva in the last possession. That was just a misread, and the ball comes out for Washington. Sahonis tried to find numbers, but Stanford...
Jim, I don't know if he's ever lost his three-point shot. I mean, he's just a guy, as he said, he made some huge threes in the win against Arizona.
Out of the corner. Let's try a three again. This one left short. Ziaire Williams. Nice feed, interior passing, and the layup goes down.
You know, talk about peripheral vision. You got to really be impressed with his game.
They're so long. They're right now 6'8", 6'9", 6'9", 6'7" on the floor for the team. He went on to write a book with a friend about floor burns. They still keep the floor burn stat at Kansas and do the same here at Stanford.
Coach of the year, he's only in his 4th year. So the defense works, but you got to have the right guys, and you've got to really work at it. And his team, obviously.
Defensive activity for Washington. And they have a chance to make this a single-digit game. And, oh, he had the layup and couldn't get it to go down.
Great look. All right, now it should be Oscar De Silva time if you're the Cardinal difference, obviously. So they've gotten better looks. And the Cardinal now coming out of it. Now see if they can tighten it up at the defensive end. There's a great look by Ziaire Williams. He usually makes those. He can square it up and shoot it with the best.
He has been very quiet in this one, but that time lined it up and drilled it.
Yeah, master of the baseline, likes to run it there and get a great look.
Considered by many a potential top 10 pick in the next NBA draft. But he still wants to stay hungry and learn. And here he's in on the defensive scrum, and now we get an open look at that three.
Yeah, and watch Williams. He was just running the baseline. He was starting to go underneath the basket, and then felt...
Hopkins telling us this morning, defense is our identity. And they're showing it in the second half. And now Quade Green. That's a tough ball.
For the players. The players now free to transfer. They can go from, wherever they were going. So it's a different situation than it was years ago.
So a quick answer back by the Stanford Cardinal. And it's one and done for Washington. Stanford goes back to their starting unit, and Ziaire Williams to the basket. He has the ball stuck between the rim and the net.
Well, he's having a terrific game here tonight. There's a nice steal. Is that Ziaire on cue?
So Stanford's pressure on the perimeter got it done, and this guy can fly.
Yeah, he really can, and great anticipation by Williams to get in the passing, and a little showtime right here to give you a little bit of a thrill. Everybody likes it. The bench likes it. It hasn't gone his way, but he's capable, especially against a little man-to-man. See, he'll take it in, no foul, no offensively. See if you can shore it up at all inside, and the Silva's open again. They can find him.
Noah Tate's on the floor. Jones, don't ask me about the minutiae. But that is a student athlete when you do that. Out front, an open three. Sabonis chases it down for the Dogs. Missed inside. Roberts and #4 Riley Sorn.
Got to be nice to have about a 6'10" guy that can lead the break and just go ahead and finish plays. Sorn couldn't follow that one in.
He got 6-foot Quade, but he stays in there. Williams, what a pass inside to Silva. Shot blocked. Bad. Ziaire Williams, good defense in the
possession.
Jared Haas telling him, let's run the offense. They get it in the lane to Williams. For Jaden Delaire, he's turning it into a layup.
You know what?
Line.
The more you watch Delaire and you take a good look at him, he's a talented player, the Zona game, but you get Davis and Wills back in the lineup. This is a team could do a lot of damage. Picked 4th in the preseason for the Pac-12, but kind of puts the capper on it especially when he's playing like he is tonight.
Badgema might have opened the eyes of the head coach, Mike Hopkins. He had the steal, missed the...
There he goes right here. Now let's see if he can... He had the right thought, didn't he?
He sure did.
He had the right thought.
And if you read his eyes, he looked the defense off and tried to fire that pass through, and it went off his teammate's hand. And even Jaden Delaire kind of pointed at himself and said, hey, my bad. I missed that one. Well, he had everything, doesn't he? I mean, he rebounds. He kind of runs the team. He can make an outside shot. There's the pass you want. There's your triple double. Here goes Ziaire Williams. He's got just a great vision, beautiful hands, and he was looking in Delaire, and there's that big-time finisher. And